Good. So finally here. Excellent. What do you think of the grading today?
I really enjoyed it. It was hard work, but obviously, yeah, it had to be, didn't it? Yeah, and I really enjoyed it. I'm a bit sore now. Yeah, and ibuprofen won't sort out.
Cool.
Hop bath.
Tell us about your martial arts experience and your background.
I boxed as a kid, going from primary school into high school, amateur boxing. And then I started Thai boxing from a young age. I was in and out of other martial arts, but primarily Thai boxed as a kid, as a teenager. Then I jumped into Krav Maga in my early to mid 20s, tried a couple of schools. Didn't really feel it, to be honest, at the time. I liked the idea and I liked the concept. I didn't like the way it was taught. I felt it was a bit basic. I've trained Krav for 18 months and only really covered the basics, so I wasn't too happy with the experience, so I fell back into Thai boxing and MMA, and until the end of last year, when I seen the advertisements on Facebook for BKMO. I did a bit of research into it, and looked at a few different courses at that time as well, and I decided that the BKMO course was the one for me. I felt it suited me better. The way we could break down the course into 6 week periods of coming for a weekend, doing an intensive course, going away and training it for 6 weeks, coming back, recapping, doing some new stuff. It just really suited me.
Okay, that's good. Now, I'm curious because, you know, by searching the internet and all the other stuff, you can see I've got like a competitor.
Of course, yeah.
Who basically they've tried everything to sabotage what we do.
Yeah.
What made you like put that to one side and give us a go? What?
Well, to be fair, obviously I'm fully aware there's two sides to every story. And I did research into it. I think I spoke to you about it on the phone when I first called you up and stuff, and heard your side of the story and heard their side of the story. And I to be honest, it was one of the schools that I had an experience with previously, which it wasn't the best experience in terms of the actual class itself. Not that the techniques were bad, just the setup of the class and stuff like that. Felt like it was more fitness orientated and stuff. And I'm a fit guy. That wasn't there what I was there to do. To learn Krav and not to do burpees and stuff like that. So yeah. So it was an easy decision to make. Also the way the other courses were presented, the initial outlay, the time that you would have had to spend away from home and stuff like that, it didn't really suit me, to be honest. It was just the way the course was broken down over a longer period of time suited me a lot better, and I feel like I learn more that way. You know, we do an intensive weekend, or in the first case 2 intensive weekends, then we get time to train and work on that before we come back again and we're reassessed on that. So it was easier for me to take it in that way. You know, to be honest, I can't believe anyone who'd turn around and say no, it's better to do 2 weeks rather than. I mean, this is the culmination of 8 months of training. You know, broken down into intensive weekends, taken away, drilled at our own academy, and worked through with our fellow instructors and students, and come back. That's just a better way to learn. As far as I'm concerned, there's too much to just condense into 2 weeks.
Okay, that's brilliant. So what's the plans for you now? What do you want to do Krav Maga wise? What's your plans?
Well, I'd like to continue to learn and continue to attend BKMO courses and see what other courses are out there as well. Obviously, I'd like to get my second degree with BKMO. BKMO's really helped our academy push forward as well. It's really fed our other programs. We're getting people coming in wanting to do the self-defense, the Krav, and then we realised that we do Thai, and we talked to them about the striking in Krav and how the Thai would help the striking in Krav, and they go onto the Thai programs and the jiu-jitsu programs that we do, we talk about groundwork and how much of it is actually taken from BJJ, and then they want to do the BJJ classes. So we're getting people in coming in to try wanting to do one class a week, and then all of a sudden they're on the unlimited membership, and they're doing every class. And then that shows in the Krav that they come into the Krav and the skills are much more advanced. So it's really helped. So yeah, we're going to continue with that.
Oh, that's brilliant stuff. Because I know you've been speaking to me. You wanted to open up satellite classes throughout Liverpool.
Yeah.
We'll talk. Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, good stuff.
As you know, we've just had to move to a bigger centre.
Yeah.
So to accommodate the classes, that's the how quickly they're growing. I've only been running the Krav program for 3 months, and 5 months, and we've already had to move to a bigger centre. So yeah, if it continues to go with that speed, we're really happy. Yeah.
Excellent stuff. Excellent. Thank you very much.
Okay,
Thanks for putting faith in us.
No problem.
Yeah, excellent.